This is how to make a simple tree inside a rec room. Okay, so now a good way to do this is to have your snapping set the grid, uniform shapes turned on, 2 radius media should be 0.25 to a height scale, 1 facets 10, smooth tubes on, the tube analog mode would be off, connect nearby tubes off. Around like this, you go up to a height around right there. Or if you want, you can go ahead and make it a bit more bigger or smaller, whatever you want it to be. Now, real quick, we're going to talk about colors. Good color would be chocolate and carpet. Size it up and recolor. If you don't want it to be that, you can go ahead and size it a bit more down or a bit more up. Me personally, I like to put it all the way to 5,000. Or my bad. I like to put it near 2,000. Just like that. Then you want to press edit again and edit where the pinpoints are. Now you go ahead and you turn off the snapping and scale this down to about right there. Now this is where you can select both of these pinpoints, insert a point, and select both of these pinpoints, not the bottom one, and insert another point. Now if you want it to be a bit more curved, you can select all 3 of these ones and not the bottom one, and insert pinpoint so you get all of those. And then you can go ahead and turn back on grid, do this, that, just to give it a bit more curve. Starting from like right here, normally you don't want to curve this one, so just curve this one a bit. If you want, you can curve that just a bit. And boom, right there, you have a good curve. Press done on that. Now you can clone and hold and mirror it. And make the shape come in so it's a bit more wider. And then now you can keep it like that. I'm gonna want you to edit, then edit this one. And like, delete the... You can go ahead and keep it however you want, but this is just a tutorial on what I would prefer you would do. So go ahead and delete this other one if you want to do my way. Then turn this snapping off and make it a bit more skinnier if you want. But boom. Now what I like to do is I normally like bring it kind of down over here and leave it like that. Press done for that one. Take this, clone it, edit it, and then delete this one or these 2 bottom ones. So you're left with a branch. I want you to move this over to somewhere like here. And I want you to... Okay. You have your just a dead tree for right now. And then for the stump, we're actually going to clone this. Gonna the main part, like the first part, what you did. And we're gonna delete all these pinpoints except for these 2. You wanna go and bring this down just a bit or keep it up like that. Select both of them, insert a point, and I'll then curve this one more inwards like that. what usually I prefer to do. Then you could, this is for the stump itself. Go ahead and mirror it. And then now you have a tree trunk, but here, if you don't like how big the tree trunk is, you can always edit it to scale it down a bit on the middle. And you got your trunk. Okay. Press done. Done editing. Drop your rip pin. There's our dead tree. Okay. Stay on tubing. Put it on grid. Where for this one you want to have snapping off and uniform shape still on. Tube radius wants to be 25. Scale 1. Then your tube facets make it 6. And then everything else, keep how it is. This time, I would rather change the color. You could use whatever color you want, doesn't matter. I like using Peridot, sizing it all the way up to there, then having the material to be grass, and sizing it up to around 3000. And be like this. Now you want to make just random parts, like that. Alright, now I would have your drag select as small, so you can select all these, scale them up, around right there is good. And then you're trying to make more of a cloud shape. So I'm gonna do this. Fill this one up. It's more of a cloud shape. Okay, get this one. Scale it up. Get this one. Scale it up. And then for this side one over here, I would suggest selecting all these and cloning it, making it come out over here. So then you get more of this kind of shape. Then you can done and move it on your tree. And then boom, there you have it. There is a good looking tree. Now if the branches aren't, you can go ahead and make the branches come up, but this is for a little bit more light, so we have some branches that aren't really connecting into the tree. But there you go, you have a really good terrain tree. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you know and now learned how to make a perfect terrain tree. You're going to make a hangout room or a room, whatever it has to be. Make sure you do indeed follow me inside of Rec Room right here. And I really do hope you guys have a really good day. And thank you guys so much for watching the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.